In 2014, Cathy, Cleary, and I visited the Democratic Republic of Congo, where we met with 10 women waiting to tell us their stories. Stories of sexual violence, war, and suffering. After sharing their experiences, Cathy felt her heart crack wide open, and she told me that she must do something. She began to work with Kazungu, the man responsible for building the Tchukudu Kids Home, to develop a training center for the women. In April 2015, we returned. Our Congolese sisters welcomed us to their new training center, and worlds collided with traditional dancing and singing. The women sang and danced as a celebration of gratitude and as a blessing to us, who bring the message of hope and support from the many caring women and men in Canada. The center currently offers training in sewing, a trade that will provide the women with the skills needed to support themselves and their families. The pedal sewing machine allows the women to sew anywhere despite the poor access and high cost of electricity. This room has 8 sewing machines, which are shared by 16 women. Each of these women has her own story to tell. The thread of sexual violence, fear, and extreme poverty binds their stories tightly together. Divine was 50 years old when she ran to Goma from the village of Walikale. She gave birth to 10 children, 5 of whom are alive today. Divine's husband was murdered in front of her by 3 FDLR rebels. They then raped Divine and left her wounded heart and soul. She feels it is by the grace of God that she is here today. Solange is 60 years old with 13 children and many grandchildren. Running from the violence in her village, she was caught by bandits who hurt and raped her. Solange says all of the women are grateful for the training center, which offers them hope for the future. I thank God every day, she says, that I have a chance to learn how to sew. Together at the training center, we find comfort and support in each other. The money I make sewing clothing will provide food, clothing, and education for my children.
Did you make this? This? Yes, you made that? It's beautiful. Arrow? Arrow?
Yes.
Arrow. And she made this.
Yes.
This is beautiful. It makes me so happy that they're doing that.
Nafurahi sana, nashindwa kuexprime ile furaha yenyewe iko nayo. They say thank you.
Thank you. So this year, this group of women, now they know how to sew.
Yes.
And then another group of women, they will learn how to sew.
They want to know.
They want to know. What do you think other women would like to learn when they come to the training center? What other activities or learning would the women like to do? Cooking, jewelry making, business training, like that.
Many of us would like to learn basket weaving, soap making, and bread making. Making baskets and selling them will provide us with a steady income.
Like this one, they want to fabricate this.
Okay. And you need a sewing, you do that with a sewing machine? Or do you do
No,
that by hand?
by hand.
By hand?
Yes.
Okay. So they just need the material and to learn.
Yes.
Does the sewing teacher know how to do the weaving?
Asina ni mwana ya kuishona. This one know how to weave.
When we hear the things that they need, then we try to think of ways that we can help in Canada. So we'll try to think of how we might be able to help the women, like doing the sewing so that then they can sell their things and make some money to feed and educate their children.